Assalamu alaikum, 6 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Farzana Khan. First, the headlines. The Federal Cabinet has approved construction of Dasu Dam from next month. Islamabad High Court has approved bail of former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif on medical grounds in Al Azizia case for 8 weeks. Head of IMF mission team has appreciated the strategies introduced by the government to remove imbalances in national economy. China has reaffirmed its support to Pakistan at the FATF platform, opposing any attempt for its politicization. UN High Commissioner for Human Rights has urged India to lift its lockdown in occupied Kashmir, fully restoring rights of the people. The last T20 match between Pakistan and Bangladesh women cricket teams will be played in Lahore tomorrow. And now the news in detail. The Federal Cabinet has approved construction of Dasu Dam to be started next month. This was announced by Prime Minister's Special Assistant on Information and Broadcasting, Dr. Firdaus Ashika Khan, at a media briefing in Islamabad this afternoon. She said Executive Committee of the National Economic Council, ECNIC, has already approved construction of the dam. Dr. Firdaus Ashika Khan said EHSAS undergraduate program will be launched next month, and the Cabinet approved giving 50,000 scholarships in next 4 years. She said scholarships will be awarded on merit-cum-need basis, and deserving students of 120 public sector universities will be eligible for the award. She said children hailing from a family with an income of less than 45,000 rupees will be eligible for the program. She said the Cabinet also granted approval for construction of high-rise buildings in different cities of the country, including Karachi, Peshawar, and Lahore, after identifying the air routes by the Civil Aviation Authority. Dr. Firdaus Ashika Khan said the Cabinet approved resolution of all the pending issues with Russia under various memoranda of understanding. Regarding Nawaz Sharif's bail approved by the Islamabad High Court, Dr. Firdaus Ashika Khan said that the government will obey court's directions. She said Prime Minister Imran Khan has already made it clear that no politics should be done on health issue of anybody. She said the government is providing best available medical facilities to Nawaz Sharif. She said Nawaz Sharif or his family has never submitted any application for medical treatment abroad. Islamabad High Court has approved former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif's bail on medical grounds in Al Azizia case for 8 weeks. A two-member bench comprising Justice Amir Farooq and Justice Mohsen Akhtar Kiani heard the appeal today. Advisor to the Prime Minister on Finance, Dr. Abdul Hafiz Sheikh, says the government is focused on implementation of the IMF program. He was talking to IMF mission team led by Ramirez Rigor Ernesto that called on him in Islamabad today. The advisor said the containment of current and fiscal deficits and stabilization of exchange rate are indicative of the success of government efforts to put the economy on the long-term growth track. He said Pakistan values the IMF support and financial assistance, and the Prime Minister is personally overseeing and monitoring the progress achieved in various sectors of the economy. Ramirez Rigo Ernesto appreciated the positive results being produced by the policies and strategies put in place by the government to remove imbalances in the economy. He said the IMF mission is looking forward to have a meaningful and productive review with focus on the adjustments required till March, especially in the power sector, and funding from various bilateral and multilateral sources for boosting Pakistan's foreign exchange. Reiterating its support to Pakistan at the FATF platform, China has categorically announced that it did not want the forum to be politicized. Talking to a group of visiting Pakistani journalists in Beijing, Deputy Director General for Policy Planning of Asian Affairs in the Chinese Foreign Ministry, Wao Yen, said China stood with Pakistan and blocked any attempt to include Pakistan in the blacklist. Wao Yen said Pakistan is effectively pursuing its National Action Plan, and China encouraged it to act against terrorists and strengthen its system. President Dr. Arif Alvi says Pakistan has a rich multicultural heritage and there are various Gandhara heritage sites all over the country. He was talking to Thai monk Araya Wangsu, who called on him along with a 15-member delegation from Thailand in Islamabad today. The president highlighted the opening of Kartarpur corridor and facilitation being extended by the government to religious pilgrims and tourists. The delegation thanked the president for the hospitality extended by the government of Pakistan and hoped would encourage tourists from Thailand and other countries to visit Pakistan and study its ancient Gandhara civilization. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. UN Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights has expressed serious concern over continued human rights violations in occupied Kashmir. A statement issued in Geneva today by a spokesperson of OHCR, Rupert Colville, urges the Indian authorities to unlock the situation and fully restore the rights that are currently being denied. The statement says, 12 weeks ago, on 5th of August, the Government of India revoked constitutional provisions granting partial autonomy to the state of Jammu and Kashmir and announced the creation of two separate federally administered union territories, which will come into effect this Thursday. The undeclared curfew imposed by the authorities in the region is reportedly still in place in large parts of the Kashmir Valley. In occupied Kashmir, normal life in the Kashmir Valley and Muslim-majority areas of Jammu region continues to remain badly affected due to military clampdown and blanket internet ban on the 86th consecutive day today. According to Kashmir Media Service, ban also continues on the prepaid mobile phones. As part of a silent protest against Indian occupation and August 5 illegal actions, shops and other business establishments continue to remain fully closed today, as against routine 2-hour break in view of the EU Parliament members' visit. Students stay away from educational institutions and offices are witnessing low attendance. Questioning Indian government's move to allow an EU delegation to visit Indian-occupied Kashmir, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi said MPs from Europe are welcome to go on a guided tour to the territory, while Indian MPs are banned and denied entry. The United States has welcomed China's proposal to host a fresh meeting between Afghan government and the Taliban in Beijing to reach a peace agreement. A statement issued by Washington, D.C. said the U.S. Special Representative for Afghanistan Reconciliation, Zalmay Khalilzad, held talks in Moscow with officials of Pakistan, China, and Russia to resume intra-Afghan dialogue process. In Afghanistan, 11 Taliban, including one of their local commanders, have been killed in airstrikes of government forces in Nangarhar province. In Egypt, 13 terrorists have been killed in a raid in North Sinai's city of Arish today. Egyptian Interior Ministry said in a statement that the state national security received information about the hideout of a group of terrorists in a deserted house inside a farm. And now cricket. The last T20 match of the three-match series between women cricket teams of Pakistan and Bangladesh will be played in Lahore tomorrow. Pakistan is leading the series by 2-0. And finally, the weather report. Mainly dry weather is expected in most parts of the country, while cold in northern areas during the next 24 hours. However, cloudy weather conditions with light rain and dust storm is expected at coastal areas of Sindh and Balochistan. Cloudy weather conditions with rain, snowfall over high mountains is also expected at isolated places in Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Kashmir, and Gilgit-Baltistan. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.